Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my updated wavy curly wash day hair routine. The last video I did like this was in January and my hair looks different now and I've changed up some things. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my recent go-tos, and you know that a lot of my styling products do switch up, but these are the ones I've been grabbing for lately and I feel like they give me really good results. So before we get into it, I would love if you would consider subscribing down below and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. My Instagram and my Twitter are also linked if you want to check those out as well. And let's get into the routine. All right, so we're going to talk about the products in order of how I would use them, and I will show you guys, of course, how I do that in clips, but we are going to start off with this scalp treatment. When I use this, I do it before I shampoo because it is quite a rich product. And this is the Innate Life scalp treatment for normal scalp. I believe they also have another one, but it says for intense hydration and repair, it is non-toxic, natural, and organic. This is what it looks like. I'll have a closer up shot. And before we get into how I use this, I just want to say thank you so much to the Innate Life for sponsoring a portion of this video. I am so grateful and really excited to work with them because I have talked about them for quite some time now. And these are really high quality ingredients and products, and you can get them at a reasonable price point. So you guys know I only recommend products that I love. For this scalp treatment, I will use it just kind of every week or every other week, depending on how I'm feeling. I only wash my hair like twice a week, sometimes only once a week. So it really just depends, but I've been reaching for this one lately because it actually really soothes my scalp, and I've dealt with itchy scalp on and off for a very long time. This, I feel like, feels so soothing and good, and it does have a bit of like a minty sort of scent and slight feeling, but it's very mild. It's not like tingly or strong or anything like that. It's just a very mild, clean feeling. There's also a lot of really beneficial herbs in here that give you the nutrients you need for hair growth. So like neem and tulsi are a couple of the ones that I know and really appreciate that they're in here. There's also other ones I can't pronounce, but it does help with hair growth. So I will massage this into my scalp for a few minutes before shampooing. And then I will go in with my shampoo and really scrub the scalp, because you do need to go in with a really good cleansing shampoo. And I will use my scalp brush to make sure that I really clean my scalp. So going straight into the shampoo and conditioners that I used, I was torn between these two because I love them both so much, and I have some that are more recent, so I just wasn't sure if I should talk about them in this, but I've used them every wash day since I got them, so I felt like I had to. And that is the Umberto Giannini Curl Jelly Wash Sulfate-Free Shampoo and Defrizz Conditioner. These just did wonders for my hair. I don't know why I felt like I got such plump, juicy waves with them, but that's how I feel. And then I also have this Playa Everyday Shampoo and Supernatural Conditioner. I love these two so much, but this shampoo is a little bit more gentle, and I felt like I wanted something really cleansing to go in with after the scalp treatment to really clean my scalp, like I've said. This one is also really thick, so you do have to kind of dip your head under the water or add water to it every few seconds to really get it doing what it needs to do, if that makes sense. So that's why I kind of have the faucet on a decent amount. Seriously guys, just don't bother with those comments, because if I have my faucet turned on, there is a reason for it. A lot of the times I am dipping my hair back under so much that it's pointless to turn the faucet off. So we won't get into that conversation, but I just find that that shampoo needs a bit more. But then this shampoo is more lightweight and just better for every day. I mean, it is called the Everyday Shampoo. And then I love both of these conditioners. I've used the Playa one for a really long time. I'm almost out of this, so you guys have heard me rave about it before. But this one, even though it is more recent, I really enjoy as well. The texture of it is really balmy, and it's not too heavy or too thick. It has this nice moisturizing, but not too thick, but not too thin. Nice, just in between texture. So I will just cleanse and condition with those. When I do use conditioner, I like to do a good squish to condish and really squeeze my hair. And for this video, I did at this point go in and detangle my hair with my wet brush. That's something I said I was going to talk about in this video, my like detangling routine. There are different ways that I'll do it. I usually always use my wet brush unless my hair is just very mildly tangly, and then I'll go in and just finger detangle with my conditioner. But I most of the time use my wet brush, and I will either detangle beforehand while my hair is still dry if I feel like it's not overly tangly. If I feel like it's pretty tangly, but like sort of in the middle, how it was today, then I will detangle after I've shampooed with my conditioner, whether that's in the shower or in the tub like I showed you guys. If it's really, really extra bad, I will usually go in with a hair mask before I even shampoo, and then I will fully detangle my hair, and then I will shampoo and condition, because sometimes it's just so bad I can't even shampoo. Hopefully that clarifies it for you guys. I pretty much always use my wet brush like I said. Another thing I also do throughout my routine, if I'm washing my hair upside down, but especially at the end, I will kind of like shake my hair off of my scalp and kind of pull it off the back of my head, because I don't want it to stick when I'm washing it upside down. It kind of wants to like stick in that form, and then when I flip it back over to style, I feel like I have these weird pieces that are sticking to my scalp and not looking right, if that makes sense. So I like to shake my hair off my scalp, and then I will usually style upright, just because I feel like I get the most nice formation of waves that way. I used to sometimes style upside down, but I don't tend to do it as much anymore, just because since I've discovered that. So like I've said, my styling products switch up, but these are some that I've been reaching for. I feel like I talk about my Briogeo cream so much, and I talked about it in my last hair routine, so I didn't use it today because I still reach for that cream the most when I want a curl cream, but I don't constantly reach for a curl cream. I have been switching it up and sometimes just doing a gel with a thicker leave-in. Even though I do still love curl creams, it just depends on the day. So today, to kind of switch it up and show you guys what I do when I don't use a curl cream, which is still a pretty decent amount of the time, I use this Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in / detangler. So this is like a leave-in, but it's a little bit thicker, and it really moisturizes my hair and helps with like curl definition. It smells like a pina colada. So that's what I used today. I just did my traditional technique of praying hands and scrunching. I talked all about my styling technique in my last hair video, the one that I did before my live stream. It was just my like wavy curly styling basics and like tips and stuff like that. And I just went over in more detail the styling part of my routine. So you guys can go check that out. I'll have it linked in the cards or down below. And then I paired that with a stronger hold gel. So this is the Curlsmith Hydrostyle Flexi Jelly. And I love this product. It also smells really, really nice. It does have a little bit of a hazy color. It's not like a completely clear gel, but it definitely does the job for hold and just definition and all of that. It does not act like my Weedad jelly that is also a little bit like milky in texture or color. That one doesn't have like strong hold. It's just a nice styler, if that makes sense. This is like a good hold styler, but not like drying or too stiff on the hair, if that makes sense. It leaves me a really nice cast and has great hold. It's just a really nice gel, simply put. It does say medium hold on here, which I just realized that, but in my opinion, this is pretty strong hold. I would say it's like not overly intense like the Intersense one, but it's still a good strong hold gel for my hair, in my opinion. So that is what I did today. I will say sometimes if I use a leave-in and a gel together like this, I will go in between and use a foam like this. Not always, because I don't use these on my wash days that much, but the Cantu Wave Whip Curling Mousse, which is actually the texture of a foam. It's much more lightweight. And then the Curl Talk Curl Refreshing Foam. Both of these are very, very similar. This one's cheaper, just depends what you want to go for, but those pair really nicely with this routine if I use them in between the two styling products. I just didn't today because that's not what I generally do, so I wanted to do what I do most often, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. So I let my hair air dry today. I've told you guys before that is what I do 9 times out of 10. Sometimes I will diffuse if I want to speed up my drying process. It does give me the tiniest bit more shrinkage, but other than that, I don't find a huge difference. So I don't always feel like it's worth it because I'm just not that picky day to day, but I will do a whole separate video on how I diffuse my hair, because the only diffusing video I've ever done is trying to diffuse my hair for the first time, and that was a couple of years ago, so I want to do like an updated video on my routine. So anyways, like I said, I let my hair air dry, and then I scrunched out my cast as I always do with an oil. You guys know that's like a crucial part of my routine. And I use this, the Innate Life Rose Hair Elixir. Tames frizz and adds shine, it says. You guys know I've talked about this one for a really long time. It smells so good, just like beautiful roses. And you only need such a small amount of this oil because it's so rich. There's a lot of organic oils in here that are just great for your hair's overall health. There's rose hip, which is one of my personal favorite oils. I love it for my skin as well. And then we have sea buckthorn in here, which is also a really beneficial nutrient-rich oil. So I love that. I really appreciate that not only does this like smooth my hair and finish off my styling routine, but it also gives me long-term benefits because these are such high-quality organic oils. So that's why I really like this one. And I use it to scrunch out my crunch. I just feel like it gives me the most soft, defined, shiny waves without looking greasy or weighed down or anything, at least for me personally. I only use a couple of drops of this and I just love it to finish my routine off. So I am going to be doing an updated refresh routine, so stay tuned for that. I hope that you guys will subscribe if you have not already. Thank you so much again to the Innate Life for working with me on this video. I just so appreciate it, and I'm so grateful that I get opportunities like this, and just the fact that I get to work with brands I love and talk about products I love just as like part of my job. So thank you guys so much for your support. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.